What up, Alana? What up, Long? What up, Edgar? What up, Yen? Rasheen? Skeeta? LMFX, Skeeta. Yeah, spreads will be crazy till for about 10 more minutes. Once it hits 5 o'clock Central, spread should drop. What up, Manuel? What up, Joey? Yup, yeah, Skeeta. What up, Russell? What up, yeah, I don't like GJ right now, but, um, so, oh yeah, I gotta share my screen. Can't even talk to you guys about what I see because I ain't showing it. There we go. So you see how this candle closed below here on MT4. This candle is still way up here and is closed like here. It's not even down there yet. So I don't know what to do. It looks super good here, but what up, Hayden? Yeah, like if we get through here, we already tapped into here, and we get through here, we got this, so it's just a shit show. But if we get through here, we should get a wick fill down to here on this guy. So we'll see how this one closes. If we close below here, or even bearish, that would be good, and then we'll probably come down for a wick fill. Because yeah, GA looks really good, but it's just not lining up. Even GJ looks shitty.
Yo, what's up?
Yo. Shit.
Hello?
Yo. Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Everything looks like shit.
Does it really?
Yeah, GA looks really good, but look at MT4 and look at GA. It doesn't line up. It's not even close.
Okay, let me, I'm gonna mark my shit up and see what we got. Well, even if it is shit, I'm not gonna rush anything because it's Thursday and got, what is it tomorrow? US GDP? Or NSF? Or
NFP.
NFP.
Yep.
Alright.
What the heck kind of music is this? Yeah, hit me hit me up on Instagram or something. We can chat it up, or you can come into Zoom. I'm about to send it to Slack right now.
I like GA for sales during this session though.
I do too, but look at MT4.
Alright, let me see MT4.
It doesn't line up, not even close. On TradingView, we've already broken the zone and we're below it. On MT4, we're still like 5 pips away from the zone.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we had a wick down just to the bottom and it never even passed it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, why
That's a big gap.
why is that even like that?
I don't know.
62? Holy cow, yeah, that's over 20 pips.
Yeah.
Wow. Hopefully they'll catch up in the next once 6 o'clock happens in the next couple of minutes. I've never seen that actually.
I haven't either. What up, Edgar? How's it going, bro? I'm good. Yep. Yeah. GA sells look really good, but if it doesn't clean up before the spread drop um, on the broker, I don't know, because I think because I would like to sell it once it gets below here, but for my MT4, it's up here. So if my stop has to be up here and I'm waiting till down here, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, spread's still 7-8 pips anyway.
Yeah, that GA never drops till like 5:30.
Oh, trading. I think the trading view just fixed. Mine just fixed.
Oh, is TradingView messing up?
Yeah, I think it was. Cause look at it now.
Yeah,
It's like,
now it's back above.
yeah, it's pretty close now. 78. Yeah, mine's right on target.
Okay.
Yeah, trading view might have glitched, or it just needed to.
Catch up.
Yeah, catch up when the sessions, because it's kind of opening like right now, pre-Asian. That was weird though. I've never came on and see that though.
Yeah.
What did you end up catching this morning, Paul?
Oh, some nasty GA buys.
Oh yeah, dude. I was sitting there and I was looking at it, and I was gonna get in on that retracement. You know how it retraced really hard?
Yeah.
I was literally, dude. I literally had my finger on it with a 3 pip stop, and up to the top of those wicks was like, I think it was still like 15 to 16 pips, and then it just like abolished all of that.
Yeah, I almost took. So my first trade, you can see Zoom, right?
Yep.
It was I entered right when it broke above here.
Damn.
I watched it and I almost took it when it broke above here, and then I wanted to take it when it broke above here too. But I was like, nope, we won. But then after, I was like, God damn it.
I know, dude. So that's why, kind of like what I chatted about with you the other day. My goal is to do, 2 or 3 weeks of consistent, and then I'm gonna start doing the runners. I'm gonna start incorporating those in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yo, what's up?
Yo. What up, Doug? How's it going? I posted it up, Yen. Yes, Scott Riley. I got a new setup a while back. I got a new desktop, 2 weeks ago now? And then, I got a complete new setup. When we moved. Yeah, not a fan of GJ right now. There's no clean targets to anything.
So, quick question about GJ. I actually wanted to ask you because yesterday I had, pretty good success with what you were saying.
Yep.
Like waiting for the 15-minute candle to break the previous wick or like push lower. But I don't know if it was because GJ was just so messy. I probably should have just stayed away from it. But actually, let me send you a chart so you can see what I'm talking about. 1 second.
Yep. Yeah, I already got a chart. Yeah, I'm pulling you up, Papa. We got you, Poppy.
How does my mic sound?
Lovely. Low quiet, but lovely.
Yeah, no, I bought some new earphones, so testing them out.
What time did you take this trade? Yep, yeah, Scott. So I actually have.
What would be good actually is if GA can kind of retrace up this 4 hour a little bit, and then form a resistance, and then we can take it down again.
Yeah.
Unless it just continues and goes right now, either way. I've just noticed that, like with this kind of 4 hour strategy, once it retraces halfway, dude, they are primed for sells.
Yeah.
Or buys, vice versa. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah. Whenever it retraces up, you get a nice hard move down. Scott,
Yeah.
this is the computer, the desktop I have now. The HP desktop. It's got a Ryzen 5, 12 gigs of memory, in the solid state. So it literally makes. My mic is touching the desktop right now. And you can't even hear it. So it has no sound whatsoever. But Papa, what time did you enter in this trade? 6 p.m. Yeah, that's why. That's why you entered in with that. So this big bullish candle is probably just spread, and this is gonna end up coming down and doing exactly what you wanted, but you entered in the middle of the day.
Yeah, that happened to me yesterday. All my trades took like 2 or 3 trades. I can't remember. 2 trades, and they all went my way, but I just got in too early.
You entered in when the spread was super high?
No, not when the spread was
Oh,
high.
I was gonna say you should know better than that.
Yeah, no, I definitely know. I remember once I did it by accident without thinking, Jesus Christ, it was like a 25 pip spread. Oh God, the stress.
Yeah. So it's already broken the low of the previous 4 hours, so this could just make a bigger top wick if it wants, or just kind of come up to the wick it's made and then continue dumping.
Okay, so I just posted a chart in the YouTube chat.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to ask you a question about, because I usually don't trade on the 15-minute, but like I said, I had some pretty good luck with it yesterday.
I do not see it.
Hold on, let me post it in the Slack group then.
So nice being outside of hospital. Oh, so good.
You're done finally?
Yep. Yeah. At my mate's house now. It's lovely. But I left one of my bags downstairs and the dog ripped it apart. So that's not ideal. That's my house basically just ripped.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's alright. I'll get a new one.
All right, so I put the chart in the Slack group.
The stream is lagging. That's your end, bro. My internet ain't lagging, that's for sure. I don't have Slack on my desktop.
Oh shit.
I
I don't know why it's not coming up in the chat then.
What up, Max? Just copy the last little letters. So like this, copy this part. Yeah, Mohammed, hit me up on Instagram. I'll send it.
All right.
Skeeta, yeah, you're gonna come and stream. Mute your damn mic. Come on now. GA comes down around like 5:15 p.m. Central Time. Most of the other pairs drop at like 5:05 ish. So, did you send it yet?
No, I'm going to your Instagram now though.
I just won't be able to pull it up on the stream. That's all.
No, it's no worries. Like I said, I'm just trying to get your opinion. I know you've been doing
Okay, I
like
got you.
that time frame longer, you know.
Yep, I got you.
Yeah, for some reason I feel like GA and GN have been taking like a while to drop in spread.
Yeah, they typically are. They take a little longer.
I don't know if it has something to do with this whole coronavirus because, dude, I remember like 3-4 weeks ago, before like this whole thing's been getting out of hand, like at 6 o'clock the spread would drop down to like 1 or 2 pips. Now it's like it's really taking till like after like 6:30, 6:45 even. Because I mean, even spread right now on GA for me is still 6-7 pips.
GJ is still at. I mean, GJ's at 3 or 4 right now, so I don't think they've all dropped yet.
Thinking DA sells?
That's what I'm thinking, but honestly, I'm not. I don't know. There's news on it, so I don't know if it's gonna manipulate beforehand. I mean, you got JPY, AUD.
DJ sales might not be bad as well. I just don't like how it's at kind of the bottom of the 4 hour. I would like for that to kind of push up a little bit more to give it like more of a range to go down. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, if it pushes up to
Yep, that's exactly where I had mine as well.
a sell from there would be better down to fill that wick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The thing is with GJ now, it's now in an area where it's got a lot of rejection.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too, because I've made that mistake more than once. Is of course you got the 4 hours bearish, but the problem is it really only made a small wake up on that 4 hour, which I would, like Paul said, I'd rather it come up to that zone, because kind of this is you're almost selling out of support.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait for the picture to be drawn.
Yeah, don't need to rush anything. It's a Thursday, so we got to be patient always.
Yo, what up, Troy?
I'm currently looking at potential GA buys, but spreads are too high.
GA buys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only like a small trade, not a big trade.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if it breaks that kind of the zone that it's in right now, I think it should come up to at least halfway above that 4 hour.
Yeah, spreads too high though. So.
What's your spread? Who you broke? Who's your broker right now?
Oh, sorry. Who, me?
Yeah. Who do you use?
I'm with the FTMO, so they're called LMAX.
Okay.
So like, my spreads on gold and GJ and GU are just crazy. Like I get like 0.3 spread.
Oh, okay.
But then like GA, I get like 3 to 5. It can go down to 1 to 2, but like it's like for a few seconds.
Bro, Eugene, come on. Stop unmuting your mic unless you're gonna talk. I'm not trying to listen to that. It's the second time I've had to do that in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I can't open that. You gotta send it the correct way.
I just played some Call of Duty and I'm so bad. It used to be my favourite game. I hate getting old.
Damn, I can't believe how much AUD news there is, man. It just seems like every day we have some AUD event.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
I know, man. I'm like, every single day there's something.
Brian, if you still see a setup, even when there's news, just use half your allocated lot size. So if it does go against you, you've only lost half of what you thought you could lose. Oh my god. Scared the living daylights out of me.
Oh. Yes, Scott. I have 2 monitors. It's nice, but definitely not necessary. Yeah, that's good to know, Doug. Good to know.
Okay, so apparently I can't DM off my desktop, so I just
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I just left a comment on your latest picture if that works.
Well, if you send it in Slack, I can post Slack up on my phone.
No, I sent it in Slack
Okay. I'll pull it
in
up.
the Asian session.
So you entered on the bullish one or the bearish one?
No, all right. So here's what I did because I also used the 13 EMA for confirmation.
Yep.
So when the two bullish candles went up and then went bearish and bounced off the 13 and basically broke that support,
Yeah.
I figured I'll go in for a sell. But I was watching like a stream that Raja did, and basically when it starts to retrace against the trade, like you just close it out. So as it was getting to the top, of course my stop loss was right above that 15-minute bullish. So I closed out, and of course it turned into a retest, a break and retest. So I re-enter, and it starts pushing back up again. So I closed out, and I was like, my 2 trades for the day, and then of course it goes my way, which kind of pissed me off or whatever.
Yeah. So your entry on that one should have been the bearish one that breaks below the two those two bullish ones, the one that touches the EMA. Is that the one you entered on or no?
I entered on the basically like the big bullish, like the one that broke the support line. Not the bullish one that kind of like wicked up above it,
Oh, the one
but
that
the one
closed
right
below?
before it. Yeah, like the one that, because to me that was like a breakout, like a perfect breakout.
Yep.
Because the two bullish candles that went up and touched the 13, and then the next 15 breaks out and rejected off the 13, which is usually like a strong indicator for the trend.
Yep.
So I got in right then, but like I said, in the next bullish 15 wicked up but didn't close above the support.
So, but you closed out of it right there?
Yeah, like it literally closed right below it, but as it was still painting, I'm like, risk management, let me close it out so I could hit my stop loss. And of course it closes below. So I waited another 15, and that was like an even better break and retest. But then of course that candle starts to retrace again, and I'm like, crap, it's about to hit my stop loss again.
Yeah, I would say just let it hit your stop. Don't close it early, because those were every scenario you could have taken in that the little box where you like have stop loss and take profit. Every
Yeah.
entry you could have taken with the stop loss above the candle that breaks the previous 15, it went to hit stop. They all
Yeah,
came
exactly.
really close, but it was just a messy session.
Yeah, honestly, if I had just let it be, which I usually do, I would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because my bias was bearish the whole time. But I forgot what session it was, but Raja was like, yeah, if I'm in a trade and it starts to come back to my stop loss, I'm going to do risk management and close. So I started trying to do that, and I'm like, nah. But it really, honestly, I shouldn't have been trading because it was like so messy. But I figured after a breakout like that, it'd been like a really good push, which it was, but
Mm-hmm.
still just messy.
Yeah, I think if you would have just held it, you'd have been fine.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. But honestly, trading on the 15 is really really clutch. Like like I said yesterday, that session with like the idea if it wicks below the previous wick or closes below the previous candle. Because what I used to do is get in too early, and I started realizing that yesterday. I would enter before the candle broke the previous one.
Gotcha. What up, London? Oh, what up, Iron Man?
potential gold buys at the moment as well.
What's up?
Looking at gold buys at the moment.
What up, Damien? Yeah, I'm thinking GJ sells if it can print a lower low on the 15 minute. Hoping this one's kind of going to close like it is. Kind of weakish and kind of below here, which would be the 30-minute closing below here. And then if it breaks a low, I think it'll come down. Especially if this closes weak, and then once we break the low here, we should feel that we can continue. Especially if it doesn't make a higher high on the... Oh, never mind. Okay, the 15 minute has not made a higher high on MT4 yet. So if it can't...
Honestly,
if it can't do that, I think that'll be good.
honestly, I think you were checking out GBP AUD.
Yeah.
If that looks kind of more solid because it's really closer to that support you drew. So if
Yeah.
that breaks, I feel like that's a definite drop.
Yeah, it's just so messy. I mean, not messy. On MT4 it doesn't look great.
I know you don't use the 13 EMA, but right now, like that bearish candles painting
Mm-hmm.
is actually rejecting off the 13 EMA. So to
Yeah.
me, it looks like it'll shoot down and break that support you have right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking if this closes bearish, kind of like this, I'm gonna put a stop above here, and once it breaks the low of here, I'll take a sell. So we
gotcha.
still got an hour till news, so.
Now, when you're trading off the 15, do you find yourself waiting for like a break and retest, or like if it's a clean break, you'll just take it?
Just a low to be created. So with this one, so excuse me. We got this candle and then this candle made a higher low. This one made a higher low. If we're gonna go up, the next one should make a higher low and continue up. So then we wouldn't take an entry because it didn't give us one. But if this closes like this, kind of below here, then this close above will kind of just be like a fake out, you could say. And then we, as long as we break the low of that 15 minute on the next 15 minute, the hourly should flip and come down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I've seen this candle, this bearish candle, right? It made a lower low
Right.
on this one, but it kind of pushed up like it was weak. So then, to me, I've seen this happen a ton. Price came down, came up, came down, came back up, and now it's kind of winding up to then come back down. But it's
Yeah, I don't have much luck with that because, like I said, lately when it starts pulling back, I've been trying to do risk management, but I'm
yeah,
just gonna let him run, man. Like have more confidence in my trade again.
yeah. But if this thing runs down and breaks the low here, I'm not going to take anything. I'm going to wait for a break below here then, just because the stop loss would be too big for me.
That makes sense.
Yeah, GN's kind of doing the same thing that GA did about 10-15 minutes ago. It's like the MT4 is not even matching TradingView at all.
Yeah, that's the thing that kind of puts me off, to be honest.
Like, dude, it's even worse than this one is. This shows two 15-minute candles that are still like 7-8 pips away, and it shows that it's already 2 or 3 pips past it on MT4. Like that's big, dude. I don't get it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna just drop the risk on this one. What up, Nick?
Paul, how's lifting going?
It's going pretty good. It's going.
Getting bigger?
I'm trying. 217, 218 in the morning fasted.
Damn. Getting big.
Yeah, I had a little like week break from my prep just because it was just there was too much going on with that job and it was just too much. So
What job?
the insurance job I was gonna be doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it ended up being a big scam.
Oh,
Yeah, so
What company was it?
AIL.
Okay, I almost got involved with that a couple of years ago as well.
Yeah, no. You can make good money doing it, but they say you're gonna be making bank ASAP. First week, you're not gonna be making shit till you're at least 3 to 4 months in, and you kind of like perfected your craft with it.
Yeah.
So if you can afford to be broke, for 3 to 4 months, it might be good, but I don't like not having a consistent income, so that wasn't gonna work for me.
Is it Equitable Insurance?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, they're backed. Their biggest shareholder is Warren Buffett, so like they're a legit company. They make the beginning sound easier than it actually is.
True. Yeah. I almost got hired by AXA Advisors. That's basically like an equitable insurance company where people can invest their life insurance into the markets and stuff like that. But it's basically selling products to people that maybe it's not necessarily for them. You're just trying to make a commission, and that's the vibe I got.
Yep, that's all it is too.
What's up?
That's what this one is too.
Yeah, I yeah.
You're not actually helping
Stay away
people,
from
so I wasn't about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we both made the right decision. Now let's dominate trading.
Yeah. Yeah, no, trading, coaching, mentoring, and YouTube, all that's fine. I just like a third or fourth, something that's always there.
Yeah, of course. That's why I draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I kind of like GJ right now, to be honest with you too. It's sort of retracing a little bit better than this one did.
EJ?
Yeah, GJ. It's
Oh.
kind of coming up to my my resistance area.
Wait, GJ or EJ?
GJ. Yeah, right there. You see, it's coming up to that box. But if we get it to turn around there, it'll be a clean sell down since previous 4 hours bearish.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
sure.
a solid,
Mike.
yeah, that's a solid like 20-ish pips, I would say, that are actually clean.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the 30s to close.
Yep. Yeah, I'd be waiting for it to form some sort of resistance, kind of a 15-minute to chill at that box, and then take a sell on the break of the 15.
How you been, Mike? We've been talking a lot.
Yeah, man, I've been good. How you been?
Great, man. Merch company doing well?
Yeah, it's going well. You know, Instagram's changed a lot over the last year, so it's getting a little bit tougher. You know, I'd like to. I'm doing more like wholesale side of things versus actual just selling. You know, I'd rather sell 100 t-shirts than sell like one t-shirt. You know what I mean? But it's going all right, man. I'm really this has been my best week trading, so I'm really getting into this, and you know, I would love to keep doing this.
Awesome.
I'm thinking GA. If it breaks below this wick, that'll be a break of the 30-minute, and then we should be dropping.
Yeah, this is just kind of weird. How do you? Mine doesn't even have wicks on the top of this GA here. On bottom, top or bottom?
15 or 30?
I'm on 15. I was looking at that. You know, it didn't break the previous 15, but there's no wicks on either top or bottom.
Yeah. That's why I'm waiting for it to break the 30 instead of that 15-minute.
Yeah, that's.
Because if you look at 30-minute, we close below this little support. So if we break below here and make a low here, we should break through these lows as well.
Okay.
That's kind of my idea I'm thinking about. So, but I mean,
Yeah, that's weird.
GJ could be.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be looking at GJ. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that it's kind of right down there at that support. That's my only concern right now.
If you don't like the look of GA or GJ, look at GU. GU looks very clean for a long, very clean.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I probably won't trade it just because I don't want to change up the entire pairs right now. I've just been sticking with GA, GJ, and GN for the last like 3 weeks. What's your?
I personally would drop I'd probably drop GN just because of the spreads, and GA and GN behave the same. So ideally you want something that's going to behave slightly different. So if you feel that the setup for GA or GN doesn't like fit, it gives you another option, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that is true. I've noticed that GN and GA do move pretty similarly, although sometimes there's like cleaner moves with traffic on one of them, which is pretty much whatever one has a cleaner move is the one that I take. And if they're moving the same direction, it's kind of more of I don't know, confidence, confluence, whatever you want to call it. In GN, I've won on 5 trades this week, so I think I'll probably keep that one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing is with GN, it is when it moves, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
When it goes against you, fuck me, it is like being stabbed in the heart with a big bazooka.
Yeah, I mean, usually I don't have any more than a 14, 15 pip stop anyway. So if it stops me out, I'll just wait for a different trade. But to be honest, I haven't lost too bad on GN over the last 2 weeks. Last week I took pretty much every loss on GJ, which was a little bit upsetting, but I kind of fixed a lot of that stuff with Paul.
Yeah, it was simple stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take GA if it breaks below here, with anticipation that the 4 hour should break through support.
Yeah, 30-minute. It's got a nice wick on the top now, and even the 15 does as well.
Yeah, it looks good on the 30-minute. Hourly looks good. hourly broke the low of the previous hourly, so you could even enter now off of that, but I'm gonna wait for this most recent low, and then we got a higher low, and then hopefully get a nice little push down through support.
What's your spread right now? I'm looking at around
2.6. It's not great. I lowered the risk down though.
Yeah, that's what I did as well.
Yeah, I cut it in half for Asian session.
Yeah, I don't know, man. My trading view just still it's not even matching up. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off of MT4, making a low if it does.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at as well. Well, it's pretty much almost right there now.
Yep. Yeah, I got a little line on it, so once it passes the line, I take it. Martin, I did post a Zoom link in Slack. It's in the Asian session. Yep, yeah, I'm trading off of TradingView. I mean, off of MT4, not TradingView. It was life and health insurance.
Wait, you got your license for what was it? Health, life, and annuities?
I have it for life. I didn't get the health one.
When I
Yeah.
first moved to Florida, there was a company because I didn't have a job and I kind of just moved on a whim, and they were offering like if you signed up with them, they would pay for your school to get your health, life, and annuities. But
Damn.
I'm not a big fan of that business.
Oh shit, yeah, I got a buddy who works for Northwestern Mutual too. PE.
Yeah, I had a buddy that just turned down an internship for the summer for them as well.
Yeah, I got ripped off. There was like a guy that ran his own brokerage,
Mm-hmm.
but I signed up to meet like a shitload of people, and I think I made like $200. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm out.
Was it just like a pyramid
Completely
scheme?
got ripped off. No, not even. He just lied to me. Like he was saying, "Oh, I'll give you this amount of commission. I'll do this for you." And when it came time to get paid, like we didn't get anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, Ramos, I posted the trade I took for New York session on my Instagram, but I can pull it up on Trello once we're done here tonight, before I end the live stream.
You took that gold trade also.
What's up?
I did indeed. Still in it now. So it's just pumping up now. So it's just on the 5 minute. It's just broken the previous kind of downtrend highs. So I've got my first TP at 72.5, and then the next one at 74. And then if it breaks above that, I'll be looking for a pullback and then a re-enter, and then taking it all the way up to 16.85. So just taking my crumbs for now, and then whatever I make from these two trades, I'll use half of that for the next position to take all the way up there. So I'll take 0.5%, make it into like 2%, and I won't be losing anything that I've made from today. So I'm just using profits to add to my profits.
Yeah, that's smart.
So GJ looks like it's resisting or hit a resistance and pulled back.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
a bearish
I got
close.
my eyes on right now.
Yeah, GJ sells below here would be really nice.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the GA right now.
Then don't take
Well-
it. Simple.
Tell
Yeah.
him.
Like
Get him.
if I'm ever like anything in life, I always think, for example, my biggest thing is if I'm going clothes shopping. If I walk into a store, I put a shirt on, and I think it's alright, or I'm not sure, I don't buy it. I only want to wear clothes that when I put it on, I'm like, yes. And it's the same for me with trading. If I look at a setup and I'm not thinking yes, I don't take it.
Yep, that's exactly how I am as well. I just think GJ looks a little bit cleaner. And this is the trade that I've taken, 8 times this week, and it's worked out. So we'll see.
Yeah, man. For me, GJ sales look perfect.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at as well.
So I either do what Paul does, like wait for it to break below the previous low of this forming candle, or for me, I wait for either a bearish close or a close below the previous body.
Yeah, if GJ comes down, then GA might go up because it hasn't broke that low yet, and it's kind of flipped bearish, looking like 15 minutes gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought on it as well.
Plus the news will be here in. Yeah. Hopefully this thing will close really weak and then break below, and then we'll get a nice sell.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
No way, dude.
Stop thinking my thinking.
Give me my thought back.
No, Nick, I never trade gold.
Been having a good amount of people getting on the stream though.
Yeah, we got up to like 230 yesterday.
I know, I seen that.
This was nice.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to trade gold during New York with them, but the broker I use, the spread on it's like 30 pips.
On
So
gold?
it makes no sense.
30?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not 3?
No. I'm telling you, it's like 36 pips.
Why don't you just get another broker to just solely trade gold?
I don't trade gold. I just honestly, I tried trading when I was like a rookie, when I first started, and it just never worked out anyways.
It
Yeah.
burns you. Yeah, the thing is with gold, once you master it, it is hands down the easiest trade, the easiest pair in my opinion to trade, because once the setups have formed, the formations are there, it always happens. It rarely ever goes against, well, the type of formations that I look for. So once the patterns have happened, for me, it's a no-brainer. Whilst I find with GJ, if I see this same kind of patterns, it has a likelihood of going against me. Like it fucking just winds me up. GJ winds me up because it would just do one big spike, take you out, and then go that way. Happens to me all the time, So for me, I don't really trade GU, but as of recent, like for example, a couple of weeks ago, GA was making such clean moves. I find at the moment that GU is making super clean moves, and they're actually like big moves. The spread is super low. And yeah, so for right now, I'm in a long on GU and a long on gold, just because the setups look super crisp, super clean, and it's like an easy, in my eyes, an easy setup, an easy trade. Whilst when I look at like GJ, yeah, the setup's there, but just so many wicks. It's more like it's going to go down, but for me, I've already got 2% invested in my current trades, and I don't really want to invest anymore unless the TPs get hit. And then I'll be looking to short.
That makes sense. Yeah, I kind of, like when I first started trading Forex, I was just trading like every pair. But the initial person that I guess mentor or whatever is like, it's best to just stick with something like GJ, because when it goes your way, like you hit your take profit the blink of an eye, There's so much movement in it, really.
Yeah, the frustrating thing with the whole Forex industry is that there's so many people out there giving out so much false information, selling a lie, and it gives it a bad rep, gives it a bad name. It's hard to enjoy because you get stung by it so hard the first time round.
Yeah.
You don't realize its potential and what it's there for. So I'm sure you hear it said all the time by every single trader that's high up in the business. Don't focus on the monetary aspect. That's the side effect of it. You want to focus it on a style that it allows you to have more freedom, or it allows you to have a surplus of income for holidays or bills. Start off like that, and then once you realize how easy it is, because you're not focusing on the monetary side, you'll get there. You know, for me, when I first started, it was all about just making money. Now it's more, I want to live a free lifestyle.
Yeah, I just want to hit that one.
Look at it.
I just want to hit that $1 million trade one time, one trade, and then be done.
Fuck, man. Fuck, $1 million on a one trade. But my balls would be tingling.
I'd be so excited to trade the next day. Alright, so if next candle that opens 15 minute, if it breaks this low, I'm going to take a sell down to here.
Wait, which low are you saying it breaks?
The low of this 15 that's about to close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I got my stop above here just in case. Like I said, I dropped my risk, so I'm comfortable with having a bigger stop, a safer stop.
Yeah, that's the thing about GJ lately, because it has so much volume that the stops have been way bigger.
Yeah, I'm hoping this pushes up a little bit, and then it'll come down.
Yeah.
Because if it just
it's only about a 10 pip stop though, which is good.
Yeah, mine says
Why is it up
6.
What's yours say?
Mine's at 6, but price isn't at the low yet.
Oh yeah, I've got mine set up like just so I can visualize it on the chart.
Yeah.
Break above or below the 15 would be a 10.5 pip.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a kid person, Orgo. I don't know about all that. Yeah, because if this hourly is going to keep going up and break above, I mean, just think. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 candles that all made a higher low. If we're going to break above here, why are we going to make a lower low to break above? That don't make no sense. Ooh, GA. Alright, so I wanted it to tap into here. That's good. Now I want it to come down. Kind of look like this candle.
First TP hit on gold.
There you go. Oh, some guy in the chat, Orgo, he wants to know how you take your trades for gold. See you later, Julian.
What's that? Who, me? Me?
Yeah, you. He wants to know how you take your gold trades.
It's real simple, man.
Buy or sell?
I explain it every day. Right. So let's have a look at gold now. Why did I enter gold now? So let's.
I was just saying, I'm not gonna pull it up right now because we might get a trade, but you can keep going.
Yeah, I know, but people have their own screens, don't
Yep,
they?
perfect.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So do it now on your own screens. So let's have a look. So let's zoom in. Where did I get in? Okay. So I got in a little bit too early, which it worked out in my favor, but it's not a good habit to have. I could see that it was just, having a bit of a pullback because it's in a strong uptrend at the moment. So even though if you look at the 15 and the 30, yeah, there's some bearish activity, but look at the strength of the uptrend right now. So you definitely don't want to be selling into that. So look for the kind of pullback, zooming in on the 5 minutes. If you zoom in on the 5 minutes, you can see as soon as the previous bearish candles had formed, there was that one big engulfing bullish candle, that's it. So once that one big bullish candle had formed, right, time to enter, time to get into the trade. And if you zoom in, you can either be conservative with your profit target, so you can take it to 72.5 and then to where it's struggling to push past now, 7.4 area. And just keep it simple, because here we trade price action. So look for price action. That's all it is. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't doubt yourself. Once you see the setup, take it, because these setups happen all the time on gold. So I only zoomed on the 5 minutes. If you zoom out to the 15 minute, you can see as well the previous candle before this formed an engulfing. So perfect. It's the pullback's done. It's time to get in the trade. So I've added another position on, and now I'm just going to ride it all the way to 785. I'm at break even, so I've got nothing to lose now. So it's simple as. And there you go. That's gold. Just gold for you. Just like I say, if you just go on YouTube, type in for candle formation patterns, just watch that video, take some notes, draw those pictures, stick them on the side of your computer screen, and then you'll find once you kind of look at them all the time, it will be ingrained in your head, and you'll find those formations that occur all the time on, especially on gold. Like, they're there. You just got to keep your eyes out for them. It's real simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Trading is simple. You just got to be patient.
Yep.
Make it easy. Make it easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Patience is key. It took me a while to learn patience. I honestly still work on it, but I've gotten way better over the time.
Hey, Paul, let me ask you a question real quick.
What up?
So I've seen a lot of people dropping down to like their 5 minute for their entry points. And I've noticed that some people drop down to a 5 minute to get like a tighter stop. So would you ever consider, because basically we've been making higher highs and higher lows with the, I guess, the anticipation of going down on a 5 minute, if you see a bearish one and taking like this could potentially be like a 4 pip stop loss, or would you wait for that confirmation of that 15 to actually be in the trade?
I like the 15 minute. I tried the 5 minute confirmation twice and lost both.
Okay.
So if you're gonna do the 5 minute to get a better entry, that could be good, but I would still use a higher time frame stop loss.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like even like right now, for my example, like we've already, from where our entry would be, we're already up 7 pips. So you could potentially grab 7 more pips, and the stop loss would be above where the original one was, which is still, it was originally like 10.5 pips. Like I said, right now it'd only be like 3 pips. You know what I mean? The only problem is that there's no like for sure confirmation. It's more of anticipation, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's too much anticipation, because there's the 5 minutes made 2 higher lows, and if this one doesn't come down, it'll be a 3rd higher low.
Mm-hmm.
So, and since the 15 minute, since everything is bullish, we need to get that lower low for any confirmation that it is going to come down.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious on that. I agree with you. I'm not going to do that, but
yeah.
I just noticed that it could be like my thought is like, even if you take like 3 or 4 losses in a row, all you need is basically one trade, and you make those like 10 pips back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, because if you took it based on the fact that this closed below here, okay, that makes sense. But then the other thing you got to look at is this wicked above the last bit of resistance, which was right here, because these bullish candles aren't going to reject a bullish candle. It's going to be this one right here. So we wicked above here. So, and I think this is going to keep going, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just noticed that actually too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird, because GA is pushing up and this is pushing up as well.
Yeah, one of them's going to switch. I think GA is going to end up breaking the low there and then coming back down.
Yeah, I think this could be because of the news as well. I think the news could push it down if retail sales are, I think if retail sales would be bad, then it would push it down?
If retail sales are good, it should push GA down, because then AUD would strengthen.
Okay. Yeah, so it could just be kind of, I mean, what do we got? We got 30 minutes still.
Yeah. GJ is
I guess it's good that we didn't take it off the 15, because we would have, wouldn't have had a good entry.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to break this low.
Yeah.
Because this one didn't have a wick to break, so I didn't trust this one.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the 15 minute on GJ has not broken above yet, officially, on MT4. So it could, if it drops, it'll drop really aggressively, in my opinion.
Yeah, even on TradingView, it's like at the top of my box, which could be better.
Oh, it broke it now.
Oh, fuck, never mind.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no, it didn't. I was looking at it, but no, it didn't.
MT4 did.
Oh, yeah, MT4 did. Not the one to the left, though. Just the one previous.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have made a higher high.
That previous wick.
Yeah, it shouldn't have made a higher high here is the thing. So this might actually continue up to here if there's enough volume.
Which would just mean better sells anyway,
Yeah, that's true. But I'd want to wait a minute, because with the hourly, doing that. If the hourly doesn't get above here and it
Yeah.
starts to come down, it's gonna drop really, really quick in 5 minutes.
Mhm.
But it looks like it's. Yep, there it goes.
Damn.
Yeah, because it broke above this bearish candle and it shouldn't have did that if it was gonna come down. But then okay, it closed weak. Maybe it's gonna come up first. But now we're above here, so
Yeah, and kind of looking back out at it now, GA was at a daily resistance as well. It had some room to go down, but I've had this marked up for a pretty long time now.
yeah, it tapped up into here, you could say. Yeah, then this closed back below here, so we're bearish. Just gotta.
I mean, it's got a lower low, and as long as it doesn't break this 4 hour, I still see sells.
On GJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll wait on GA for news to be over. Because the resistance could end up happening up here.
On GJ, yeah.
Huh, that's weird, Wu-Tango. What up, AG? It's probably just you one. Audio should be fine. Yeah, I think, yeah, audio's peeking into the yellow, so. Uh-oh, we got the London 800 signal tapping into 800. Oh, that's got a long ways to go.
I think if it goes to 800, then it's going to go bullish again.
What's up?
If it goes all the way up to 800, there'll be a lot of momentum to continue it going up since we hit that low.
Yeah, I think if it breaks above here and closes above here, it'll go up. But we do have this wick to fill too, and we have plenty of time left on the 4 hour. So, if anything, this is just going to give us clean traffic to come down if that's where we're going to go.
Yeah.
Because we got a bunch of liquidity up here. So,
I mean, granted, this is kind of passing our zone, but it could still be a fake move to continue down as well.
Perfect one to be working. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, thanks so much. It wasn't like, one deep financial. One, two, 4, 0, 1.
no manners. I
Why don't
swear.
you forget to turn your mics off?
Yeah.
Yeah, GJ's pushing a lot higher than I thought it would. I was expecting to start dropping already.
Yeah, that'll just be nicer room to come down. It made a low, so as long as it makes a low before, a higher low before here, I think we'll be straight.
Yeah, I didn't think GJ was gonna push up like that.
Yeah, I guess that's why we wait for a 15, you know?
Yeah, that's why you had to wait for it to break the low.
Damn, look at it.
Okay, so pound strong, AUD strong, JPY weak. Today Thursday? Damn, this week flew by.
Close.
Thanks.
Close.
Might be a boring session tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty right now, honestly. I thought this GJ was gonna be beautiful, but it pushed above.
You could just be given better sell entries.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried. It's better to stay patient. I've learned that.
Yeah, especially Asian session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York's been running real well too, man.
What's up?
New York has been running real well. I've been liking it.
Oh yeah, New York has been real nice.
Morning, boys.
Yo.
Yeah. GA's falling a little bit right now as well.
Is it going down?
Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah, I got an alert set.
Yeah, it broke the 30-minute zone. I don't know if it did on MT4 though.
Yeah, I did.
But I mean, even if it does fall, it could still find that resistance that we have to the left, or the support that we have to the left anyway.
Yep. I'm gonna see how it reacts here.
Yeah, it's just not super clean. Like I like to have like really clean candles to the left, and there's just a lot of wicks in there.
Yeah, that's why once it gets right below here, that's where I'm gonna take the entry down to here.
Yeah, that looks a lot better for sure. So you're looking around like 530
For target or entry?
for entry. That's where I have it on MT4 at least.
MT4.
530 for it to clear. Would you clear like bodies, or I would be safer for me personally on like wicks. That's what I looked at.
The wicks. So if it gets below 5549, that'll be my entry.
549. Yeah, that is right on the.
But if it does that before the news, I'm just SOL. I didn't get the trade kind of thing.
Mhm. Yep.
Well, last week we won on a Thursday, and this week we lost. Isn't that right?
No, we didn't lose on Thursday. It is Thursday. We haven't even taken a trade. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, man. Knock on some wood.
Nah, where I'm from, it's Friday morning, 8 a.m.
Oh no, yesterday was Wednesday for me.
Yeah.
We
Damn,
lost.
it's Friday?
Yeah,
Crap, man.
in Australia.
Wait, so you technically trade on Saturdays?
Yes, sir. We get a Saturday trading day.
No kidding.
What
That's
thing
weird.
though? You don't trade on Saturday, do you? I don't
No.
trade on Saturday.
No, I don't. But I'm saying we can if we want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's stupid because you only get a couple hours.
Correct. But yeah, that's right.
Wow, that's crazy.
And like all the volume's pretty much gone. So this, for me, Saturday morning is London. Like, I just Monday, my weekend up.
Is he cutting out or is it just me?
Yeah, your mic keeps cutting out, bro. Can't hear shit.
Bro, when I trade
Sorry.
New York session, it is so late. Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. I gotta be there, or 9:30 p.m. And when I'm up doing Asia and doing shit during the day, just can't do it, you know? So what time is it where you are, Paul? Like 7 p.m. maybe?
6.
6 p.m.
Yes, sir.
14-hour difference.
Big gap.
Big gap. not trading today. I'm moving my money to a different broker at the moment.
Which broker?
IC Markets.
Why are you changing?
But my spreads are too high on CMC. Way too high. Compared to what they're offering.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Josh. See you later. Have a good workout, bro.
I use Trader's Way. I used to use FX Choice, but same thing like you were saying, the spreads were too high. So right now my spread is like 1 pip on GJ, but the spread on gold is like 30 pips on Trader's Way. Right now, 33 pips.
Bro, my GN trades would be sometimes 80. Just think about
80?
that.
80 pips?
Well, yeah, spread is 80, so probably a little bit less, so...
Yeah, it'd be 8 pips.
8 pips, correct, yeah.
Oh, 8 pips. Oh, no. That's different. 8 pips isn't so bad. I mean,
When we're
still,
trading,
what?
I don't know, I feel like when you're trading this style, the lower the spread, the better.
Yeah, of course. You want to have a tighter stop and, get out sooner.
Yeah, Hayden, the MT4 and TradingView are very different right now. So trade off of your MT4, not TradingView.
Alright. So nothing really happened on GJ.
Yeah, I don't like the hourly close bullish, so the break of a 15-minute low on that wouldn't make sense because it would just be the bottom wick. But if it breaks a 30-minute low, okay, that kind of makes sense now. So we'll just have to see how it reacts up here. Yeah, GA just tapped into that support now on MT4.
Yeah, it's pushing off on mine.
Yep, same. See you there, Julian. Have a good night. There you go, Nefes. Thoughts on gold? What do you guys think on gold?
It's obvious. Which is really what I think. It's very obvious. It's going up. Of course it is. Where else is it going?
There you go, Brandon.
Your mic is kind of cutting out.
He says gold is buys.
It's going up. Is that it there?
Yeah, bro, your mic sounds like shit.
Yeah. Could be my internet.
Yeah.
So.
You gotta get out of McDonald's and get some real internet, bro.
Did any of you boys catch the GJ long? Or you guys are looking for shorts, weren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. No, would have been a nice long that goes against your bias.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't really see an entry for buys.
Yeah, I don't trade against my 4-hour buys, so never ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like LMFX the best. I've never had IC markets, but I like LMFX a lot.
Man, the banks here are so tight in Australia. I had a broker from the US and they just completely cut all withdrawals and funding because of regulation and this and that. So I have to...
Yep, Hayden, exactly. If it breaks that support, it's going to be a very, very nice trade. But we have news coming in 22 minutes, so definitely should wait till that's over with.
Yeah, see, I would have looked for a sell on GN, but previous 4-hour was bullish, and now it's going down like a ton.
Did it break the low?
Oh yeah, it completely demolished the low of the 4 hour. Now it's going for the next low.
Oh yeah, you can take sells then.
If it broke, yeah, but my original bias was bullish. So if it broke the 4 hour, then you're saying switch to sells.
Yep. Then you can switch to sells.
Ah,
So you can't change your bias until it does that. Once it does that,
then it's kind of like the bullish is over.
then your bullish is over, and you should look for bearish.
Damn, that makes sense. Yeah, because I would have caught that. I was looking at it and it broke like 3:15 minutes, and I kept thinking, I was like, oh man, this is bullish.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right,
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
That's So you just mark. That's why I have that line, that blue line at 813. Is
Yeah,
because if
yeah.
we get above there, then okay, we've broken the high. Now we can
Mhm.
look for buys.
Well, that's why I really like. I don't know. You've seen the charts that I've sent you the last like couple of days. I've got that box, and it's super clear to see. You know, there's the top, there's the bottom.
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, that makes sense. Because I mean, if I would have taken it on the 15 minute, on this one here, I would be up 23 pips right now.
Can't live in the past, mate. Can't live in the past. If you see it, take it.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I didn't. Based on the strategy, I didn't know that once it clears that 4 hour, then the bias changed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look at the 15 minutes on GJ, if you went in with a neutral mindset,
He's
you look
talking
at where
about
it tapped in
GN.
at the bottom there, it formed.
He's talking about
Oh,
GN.
sorry, I have no idea then. Sorry.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
wrong.
but see, I wouldn't
I'm
have
looking at
looked
GN.
for this one because it hasn't broken that top yet. That's what I was saying. The other one, GN, it broke the low with a change of bias, but I was still on the bias of bullish, and
Yeah.
that was the only difference.
So for me, if I was looking at a setup, I would be looking at buys, but then you can see it's formed a bit of a zone at the top there where it's kind of wicking up, wicking down, and then when it closes below, that would have been my indicator. Like, right, time to take some quick shorts to the previous support area and then leave a runner, because sometimes once it drops, it fucking just falls. Just falls. So, but the spreads probably would have been high at that point. By the looks of it, it would have been like crazy spreads. So you wouldn't have been able to take the trade anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, is this microphone better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
On Zoom, there's no delay, but on YouTube, there's a delay.
That's the internet
Yeah,
life.
I noticed that.
Delay.
That's why when I hop in the Zoom, just close the YouTube and just pop out the chat.
Yeah. The YouTube kind of lags behind.
Yeah, I feel so bad because there's no delay. I can't find it.
It would just be on the YouTube's end. Like, you can't
Yeah.
stop delays. Like,
No way.
that's part of the internet life and stream life.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no internet lag on my end. That's for sure.
No, not that. It's like a playback. Like as you're talking and it's going through YouTube server, I guess.
Yeah,
before it
yeah,
gets to
yeah.
us.
Yeah, I know. I was just. It was like an internet joke because I have
Oh,
very, very good internet.
as long as it's not AT&T, it's good internet.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, the internet you guys have over there, how good does it get? Is it more 100 down, 100 up?
Yeah, they say that, but like I think the highest you can get is like a terabyte or whatever. But
We'll see. I have 7 programs running right now and a live stream.
Jesus Christ.
It normally peaks at like 950 when I don't have it. And then my upload is.
In Australia, it's such bad internet. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, we are.
Like, it's like you're in the archaic times.
And then my upload is normally 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I think like in the medieval times, it probably would have had better internet, even though it didn't exist. That's how bad it is.
That's absolutely crazy.
to me, like, well, I'm in Florida, but like down here, to me, like Comcast is the best.
Yep.
AT&T kind of just sucks.
Is that Google Fiber, Paul? Or is that just regular internet from your provider?
That's Spectrum.
Fucking run a
So,
long
but-
Ethernet cable to Australia for me. I'll
Wait,
take
Spectrum
it.
is basically Verizon, right?
They have Verizon towers for their cell phones. But they Verizon has its own internet. They have Verizon Files, and then Spectrum has its own thing too.
Oh, I thought they were saying. Oh, all right.
Nope.
They were saying company, but
Nope. No, they're different companies, but Spectrum uses Verizon's cell phone towers for their cell phones. Yeah.
either way, because I used to work for AT&T, and Spectrum was like the big competitor. So when people were calling and they cancel, they're like, "Yeah, I'm getting Spectrum, getting Spectrum."
Oh. Yvonne, if you want in the Zoom, you gotta message me on Instagram, and then I'll send you the link. Zach, yeah, I don't know where you live, but if you just go to just go get like some gig internet. You don't really need gig, to be honest. I mean, I could probably get by with like 400 down and be fine, but I like having the super high one because if like my girlfriend's watching YouTube videos while I'm doing this, there's no issue whatsoever. So,
Can I ask how much you pay per month?
$100.
Like roughly? $100 per month.
Yep.
50. What's that? About 150 Aussie. We are getting skimmed here.
Yeah, GA is still at that support. Hasn't broke it yet. God, what the fuck is wrong with my phone?
Yeah, GJ had a quick 15-minute pullback here. But you said you'd be only looking at 30-minute now?
Yeah, I don't want because the hourly still has no bottom wick.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, let me look at it on MT4.
Yeah, I was about to say, let me see my MT4.
Yeah, there's no bottom wick on the hourly yet.
I definitely prefer taking longs than shorts on these pairs. I feel more comfortable looking for a long setup than a short setup. I'm just trying to get better now.
Yep, we got about 15 minutes till that GA news.
Yep.
So just sit back, be patient till that happens.
Yep, I think we'll get a move after that.
Yep.
Hopefully GA sells.
Retail sales should be good, especially how much people have been spending on toilet paper. That ain't wrong. Not wrong, not wrong.
Why do you say that?
The toilet paper?
Yeah.
Because of the coronavirus, dude. People are going like crazy. They're buying all like their paper products and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, for the last 3 days, dude, I couldn't even get toilet paper at any of the stores around me.
Jesus.
They've been out, like Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's, wholesale. Like, dude, everywhere is literally, they're like sold out. And I guess like, what are the big toilet paper companies? Like Charmin and all that kind of stuff? Dude, they came out with like press release saying they've never sold this much toilet paper.
Holy shit. That's
Yeah,
funny.
dude, their numbers are up like crazy.
Yeah, this thing's dumping. Look at that.
Wow, look at GJ, dude.
Did it go up?
Yeah, all the way to the bar.
Yep. Yeah. I think GA will come down and GJ will go up. Yeah, I just don't want to. If it breaks this low, that's the trade I want. But not 10 minutes before news.
The problem is news is probably going to push it.
Yeah, news is going to push it, but I don't want to be in it when the news comes. Because if it wicks up and takes me out, I might as well have just walked my money to the neighbor and said, here, I'm not going to take a trade.
I did that last week with a very bad trade, and I got slipped on it.
Yep, yeah, I think it was last week, or a week or two ago when we took a news trade.
Yeah.
I think one of them tapped me in. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And then I just said, nope, no more news. Because then if I would have waited till after, I looked at it the next morning, it was such like an easy 40 pip trade.
Oh, yeah, I know. And even if you wait till after the trade, it was very easy, like you said.
Yeah.
I think what happened that day is I lost the trade, and I was going to get off. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do a buy stop and a sell stop for the news, and I got slipped on the one. And over risk, over leverage after we talked, and I would never doing that again.
Yep. Yeah, never change. You never need to change your risk because as your account grows, your lot size change automatically.
Yeah, it's not even worth it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because what's going to happen, you'll win 10 trades at 2%, you'll up it to 4, lose that trade, now you lost 80% of those 10 wins.
Yep.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Yep. Learn that the hard way, but you got to learn somehow, right?
Yeah, I learned that the hard way probably 100 times.
I think everybody's kind of been in that stage. Everybody that's doing decent has been in that stage.
Yeah, you got to go through it. Got to go through it to get through it.
Yep, I really like what Ted said. Like the markets, you literally need to be humbled by the markets. Like you need to lose to eventually win, and I firmly believe in that.
Yep. 100%.
Like, I feel like I've done my time, so you know what I'm saying?
You've paid the market enough, yeah. If this thing runs down, I'm gonna be a little salty, to be honest. But we'll let it go. We'll let it go. Ideally, I would like news to do nothing, and then it to form something like.
I'll be honest though, I'm surprised it's not rising up for it to fall for news.
Yeah, it could just be dumping.
You know what I mean? It could be dumping right now, and then if prices already worked into this, then that's fine. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be the reverse effect, and news will take it up to the bar. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know with news. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna wait. If we don't get a trade, I mean, tomorrow's gonna be a really good day. So, but I think we can get something. We'll get one trade. But ideally, I'd like this to do something like this.
Oh, that's what I meant to ask you too. Does
But in the opposite direction. So this big one, will be this candle breaking. This one is gonna retest here, and then once we break the low here, like this, we'll get that move, but down, and it'll kind of imitate this whole side.
Yeah. Does NFP move like GA and GJ a decent amount?
I think it'll move GJ, and yeah, it'll probably move GA a little bit. But honestly, I'm not too positive on that.
To be honest,
just avoid the news. Just avoid the news. It's a death trap. Like
I've traded NFP like twice, and I told myself I'll never trade it again. But it looks like NFP starts at 8:30, so I might just wait.
Just don't. You might get a big win, but fuck me, like the spreads, everything. You set yourself up for just a big dick in the ass or big boot in your face. And I'd rather have just like what comes. You know what I mean? Like take it easy. There's easy trades out there. Don't try and go big. You know.
Oh, I'm not trading news. I'm saying
be humble.
Because of news, we're gonna get good volume tomorrow before news. So we'll get some nice
trading
setups.
at like 6 a.m. Yeah, not during news at all.
Oh yeah, I would never trade NFP. Even I know Raquel and them do, but they.
Yeah, but they also set aside like $1,000, and they know what they're risking. If they lose it, it's a grand to them. You know.
Yep. Yeah,
Most of the time, I think I'm assuming that's what he's gonna do again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I would feel okay, maybe put like $25-$50 in an account and risk that. Other than that, I don't want to give away my money.
I know.
You know.
Yeah, man. What was it? You know, in the recent podcast with Ted, where he said he lost like 90% of his account. Fuck me, that would have been like heart wrenching. Like especially with that kind of like money as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And there's my example of the market's humbling you. Like even the best traders in the world, dude, you have to get humbled, and he got humbled. He probably will never trade with his full account again. You know what I mean?
Who trade with a full account?
Well, they said Ted did. This was early when you first started trading.
Oh, brother. Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
Did you guys all lose money when you first started as well?
Obviously.
1,000%.
Oh my god.
I don't know anybody that went into Forex and has traded for more than, a year and hasn't lost money. Like, for real.
There's only one guy that I've seen, but I hate the way he trades and the way he goes about it. Like, I just don't, like, some people just you see and just like, shut up, you piss me off, you're too arrogant. Like, you're going to get shot so hard in the dick when it goes wrong, and it will go wrong because of the way, like, he trades divergence and he just puts loads of trades on. He says it's low lots, but when, like, he tried to sell gold when it had that big pump at the beginning of the year, like, he had so many sell positions on. I think he was trading like $100,000 account, and it went down to like 30. Do you know what I mean? Like, over like a couple of days. Oh, this guy called. I don't really want to say his name because it'll promote him. Do you know what I mean? But there's a guy out there.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I took
There's a lot of gurus out there, man.
What's up?
Gurus, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
No, I had a news trade when I first started.
There's a lot of fake guys out there.
It was really rough. I put pending orders. It was a buy and a sell. So a pending buy, pending sell. They're each a 1.0. It triggered both of them in the same second and stopped them out in the same second. So my MT4 on my phone just froze. And I was like, uh-oh, what happened? And then like 10 minutes later, it was just minus $800 in a second. I was like, oh,
Jeez.
okay.
Yeah, worst thing I ever did when I first started trading, I was on vacation. I just loaded money in my account and got on the plane. By the time I got off, my account was completely blown. No stop loss, no nothing. This was like a month into trading.
Yeah. I think people don't realise the value of a stop loss until they get smacked without one.
I think I lost it wasn't much. I had like $200 account and just blew it in one flight.
Yeah, 4 minutes, finally. Yeah, no, Talia and the other guy, I forgot who was in here yesterday, if they were mentored by Ted, they definitely know what they're doing, so. But I'm going to wait for the news to pass on GA.
If anyone's looking at gold, once we get a clean break from this area, it's going to fly up. So once it gets to around 1675, that thing's gonna just rocket.
Yep, exactly, Doug. Yep. We're going to sit back and watch it and pick up the pieces afterwards. Just like the angry British guy does in London session.
You know about Chris?
Yep.
Oh wow, GA just pushed all the way back above support.
Yep. Yeah, I think I don't know what the news is going to do, to be honest, so we'll see. As long as it doesn't break, where's my 4-hour line? There we go, okay. So I'm all sells till we're above here. Phil, we're waiting on the news to pass through. So yeah, any red folders on Forex Factory are what I watch for. Sometimes if there's like a couple orange in a row at the same time, maybe just stay out of it just to be cautious in case there's a spread jump. It won't necessarily have a huge impact depending on what it is, but it could definitely jump your spread up to like 5, 6, 7 pips, and that could end up hitting your stop loss. So I would just avoid anything like that. Oh, finally, 1 minute.
Wow, DJ was perfect for the buy. I didn't see an entry, but that thing is pushing like crazy.
Yeah, if it gets above here, I'd wait for a low to be created and then take it back up. And you can probably hold that through London. So that's definitely, I'm going to throw an alert on here just in case there's nothing on GA, we don't force anything, because that would be a nice opportunity right there. GA,
Yeah,
let's see.
if you look at the higher time frames as well, the 4-hour closes above the previous body, that's definitely going to push up to at least
Yep.
like 3826 area. And beyond if it, because like I said, this is a real area of resistance right now, so. It's had a big drop, so could be the clinch.
Well, GA rejected that support pretty well.
Well, there's still 30 seconds. We'll see what happens. This next 10 seconds of the next candle could totally disregard what that candle says.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying because normally, like, usually within 5 minutes of news, it's good that it's pushing up, meaning that news will probably drop it.
Or drive it up super fucking hard.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, good.
We'll see.
I just always notice that whatever it does 5 minutes prior.
Ooh. And drop. Kind of gapped a little bit too. I think it'll come back down because it gapped on MT4.
Yeah, I guess the news was related to GN as well. GN kind of spiked up a bit.
I think this thing's gonna come back down. GA.
I kind of agree with you.
If it breaks below here, it's gonna drop down to here.
Yeah, definitely slower Asian session. Usually we've been getting the moves like right at open.
Yeah, right at like 5 o'clock too. Sometimes 5:15.
They've been nice, man. They've been nice for getting them quick. Yeah, B Doug. Usually NZD does move with AUD.
Yep.
Not as much, but it does have a little bit of an impact.
Yep. GJ breaks that 30-minute low. It might come on down.
Yep, that's what I no top wick as well.
So it broke the. It's getting close to breaking the 15.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this thing still has no bottom wick. I would just be worried about it wicking down and going back up.
Oh damn, she's pushing.
Yeah, it broke the 15.
Yep. So if it breaks to 30 though, that'll be it'll change it, right?
Yep, I think I'll take it if it breaks the 30. 9 pip stop.
Wow.
And there's no top wick on this 30-minute either, so.
Yeah. It's pretty good though in a sense to drive it down, right? Meaning there's no more buyers.
Yeah, GA is going up too, so I mean, if we're using that as extra idea. So hourly wicked up to here, maybe we come back down.
Yeah, that makes sense with the 30-minute though. I like that a lot better.
Yeah.
Using the red.
Because it shouldn't break the 30-minute low.
Yeah, because if it breaks that 30-minute low, then it really shouldn't drive back up.
No.
Also, I know you don't like moving averages. It's now tapped to the 50 moving average on the 15-minute. So if this closes bearish now on GJ, it will be a good time to short potentially. For me, if I was to enter, which I might do, I'd have to wait for the body to close below the previous one as well. So for me, there's enough confidence there to enter the trade. I'm in gold buys, so for me, it's like I have to think that way.
Yeah, if it breaks that 30, I'm gonna take it. Oh, it's getting close. I think if it does break it, I think it should give a pretty aggressive move. What time is it? Let me make sure it's not close to 4 hour like I did yesterday. Okay, we're good. Like yesterday, I entered with 30 minutes left of the 4 hour, and that's one of my rules. I can't do that. And I didn't realize the time till after I entered, and then I was already in it. So
Yeah, all my trades now are swimming in profit. So GU and gold. I've added 2 more positions on gold too.
I'm still waiting for you to send a chart. All I do is hear these wins every single day.
All right, sorry. I'll send some charts.
Hold on. All right, I'm in it. All right, let's see what happens. So we took it on the break of the 30-minute low. We'll stop right there just in case it feels the need to make a top wick.
Yeah, I got in at 5.9, but it pulled back a decent amount.
Yeah.
I might take a look at that 5-minute and try to get a re-entry closer to the top.
You're already in for the GJ sell?
Yep.
Yeah, it broke 30. I did have risk anyway.
Yeah, me too. And I'm only at a 9 pip stop, so.
Oh, you got a better stop than I do.
I moved. It's probably at like 10 or 11 now.
Yeah, if you go above all the wicks, mine's at 15. I put stop at like 750.
At the previous week.
Yeah, I think the hourly should flip. Because if you look at the 30-minute, which is where we took it, we had 1, 2, 3 candles all make higher lows, and now this one's making a lower low. Why is it doing that right at a resistance? So see what happens. It doesn't have a top wick, which is a little concerning, so I put my stop above here. It might even be safer to have a stop above here, but that's going to be too big for me personally, so we'll just let it play out. We were waiting for shorts, and now it gave us an entry, so did half risk, so I'm only risking half of this morning's profits, but yeah, there's no top wick on that. There's no bottom wicks on the previous and no top wick on this. It's all a little messy. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Someone scream if it dies 100 pips.
Yeah, I caught an entry at the top too, so hopefully this will die.
I'm just gonna wait for the close in the 15-minute.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably best. I mean, if this 30-minute actually can close below the previous 30, then I think we're golden.
I've got a sell limit on as well in case it spikes up. So if I can catch it, great.
Oh, sell limit closer to the top of this wick here, or this candle.
Yeah, I've got one set at 13768.
768.
So if you go on the 5-minute, that's where the area is just broken below it.
Oh yeah, I
So,
got you.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
Nobody screamed, so apparently we didn't die 100 pips, unfortunately.
fortunately, no. We were actually in profit for a while. I took a re-entry at the top there.
Yeah, I heard. Little shit.
Yeah, I mean,
That was a good entry up top there.
yeah, I mean, it saved
Thank you,
like
Honeybee.
that one's actually in profit right now, but we'll see.
Yep, yeah. Nope, so the way I do it is typically I like the break of a 15-minute low, but because the hourly was bullish, I figured if we broke a 30-minute low, that would have been a better confirmation than just a 15-minute. So,
Yeah, that's really smart, man.
yeah.
I mean, whether or not it plays out, I mean, I thought it was a smart entry.
It's what we waited for the whole session, so I'm not going to not take it just because it
Yeah.
doesn't look nice. If it gives the confirmation,
Mm-hmm.
just take it. Don't even think about it.
Yep, created that low, and now it should come back down, and
Hopefully die all the way down because I think it should flip the hourly and take us down to support.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Because-
what I think.
Oh, nice. Pushing down.
Yep, I'm sitting at like minus a pip.
I'm up. I got 3 orders in. They're all sitting at 5 pips right now.
Damn, where'd you get in? Jesus.
On the 5-minute retracement.
Here we go, boys.
When the 5 minutes started pushing up, I entered.
Where'd you get in at? I got my retrace at like 6.4.
Yeah, about the same, like 137, 648.
Yep, I got 6.50. That's my entry.
Damn, you guys did me dirty.
No, actually, I was away from the computer when you entered. That's when I came back. I'm like, oh shit, it's pulling back, and you just
Yeah,
try to get in real quick.
14 pips for 22 plus maybe a wick fill, so maybe even 30.
I was thinking weak fill on the hourly too if it flips.
Let's see.
Flipped already.
The hourly flips? Oh yeah, the hourly did, yeah. 17 minutes on the hourly, so if this can stay bearish, that'd be really nice.
I'm sick of this dude. Tired of his negative ass attitude.
Who was it?
The guy I just timed out in stream.
Talia or whatever?
Yeah, you can have opinions, but keep your negative ass attitude out of here. Okay.
Oh, the dude, he deleted the message.
Why? What did they say? I wasn't even looking.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just got negative opinions about every single thing. So
Oh shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for the opinions. You can have a different opinions. I'm not gonna hurt my feelings. You don't have to like my trade. Don't take it. I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Exactly.
But just
I
keep
would
the
rather
keep
people have different opinions, but
keep the
fact
negative energy out of here.
if you don't like someone else's, then keep it to yourself. It's not a big deal.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's really the way it should be.
Yep. And when we've been winning for how many weeks now?
4 weeks. No, longer.
Yep. Yeah, Nix, that was the idea. The 15-minute would have worked now, but that just wasn't enough confirmation that we were going to end up changing the hourly direction and then continuing with the 4-hour direction. So if we look at the 4-hour, we should be, I would expect us to pull back and come back down to here. Because we didn't break the high up here and we're having some good rejection up there. So I'm thinking that was just making the top wick. Yeah, I'm up five pips each right now. Oh, there we go. We're getting a nice move now. Look at that.
Yeah, I just caught 2 at 10 pips. I'm waiting for this other one to go to 20, and I'm completely out.
You guys and your nice entries, man. I can't handle it. I can't.
No, I got
handle it.
lucky. I would have came back in, but I was away, and as soon as I came back, it was pulling back already on a 5-minute.
I reckon it's gone. It's broke that wick there on the 30-minute.
Okay, there we go. There's 6.
Come on.
Yeah, I closed the first one at 11 pips. Now I've got 1 runner.
Nice job.
Come on, one big spike.
Yep.
You're almost at 10 pips here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm 3 or 4 away. Oh God. Oh, and just a new 15-minute. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not a huge pullback. That's what it's been doing all day. Like in New York, I'll get an entry and start pulling all the way back to my entry.
Yeah, it broke so far down though. It's so strong. I feel like it should just continue down. I'm good, Hassan. How's it going, bro? Yeah, we just got in our first trade. So hopefully it'll keep playing out and not wick up super high. If this one ends up flipping bearish and starting to push down, I'm going to go break even with it with the idea it shouldn't return to that wick, depending on where it pushes to. Yeah, I don't know if this 30-minute is going to run all the way down, because I feel like that would just look weird. Don't you?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm 1,000% sure it's about to be a pullback to where the entry is at. I might actually, I don't want to move my stop, but I feel like I might have to.
Yeah, I did half risk anyway. I just took all profits.
There you go.
Yes, so that was solid.
Yep, see you later, Doug.
I caught 14 pips there.
Yeah, I mean, that bearish candle's showing some pretty good rejection up there, so. Hopefully it'll just continue. You go, Leo. Yeah, because if we look on the 15-minute here, we closed below here. So could just be retesting this area and also just making a top wick. I'm just hoping it's not one of those wicks that comes up here and then comes down. But that was a real strong down move, so I think that's kind of our signal that it's going to probably respect the 4-hour high.
Yeah, it's starting to push. Yeah.
There you go, Frankie.
It's kind of cutting close to my entry.
Yeah, I'm back to
Well,
break even now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I moved in the break even, but it's cutting it close.
Yeah, I was going to, but it was only up 5 pips, and I figured there would be a little retracement. Hopefully not too much retracement.
mean, I just don't see why it would break all those to go back all the way up. So I think you'd be fine. It's just, I mean, that was a pretty deep fall, so it's probably going to need a little pullback.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like my first entry was fucking shit, so.
Yeah. It wasn't a great entry, but it had to wait for that confirmation.
Yep. No, I agree. The retrace was the one that really kind of saved that trade for me.
Yeah, if I'd have got in on, if I'd have did that too, I'd have already closed those 5 pips.
Yeah, that's what I closed the other one only at 2 pips, which I was fine with. I didn't want it to run up and then lose what I won on the retrace, you know?
Yep. Yeah, closing, especially for Asian session, just getting 10 or 12 like that. That's perfect.
Even at half risk, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I lowered my risk is my 2 positions equal 1 position that I would normally have in.
Yep.
So just gotta find some resistance.
Exactly. I end up moving my stop loss, but I'm pretty confident it'll keep going.
I think it should come down to support. It makes sense. Did the 4-hour actually end up flipping back bearish when this move happened?
No.
Hmm.
No, because it wasn't even halfway down on the 4-hour yet. Somebody said it did, but I don't know. I wasn't watching the 4-hour when it happened.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I was wondering.
Even just looking at it from right here, more than half of it would have still been bullish. So I don't know how it would have flipped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep, no problem, Frankie.
I mean, of course, hourly was.
Yep, thanks for coming. Waited a long time, finally got one, so hopefully that'll continue in our direction. It made the bottom wick? No, there's no way that made a bottom wick of the 4-hour because the bottom wick of the 4-hour is right here.
Yeah, no, it definitely did.
Yeah. All right, back in profit, coming down. Hopefully it'll flip bearish and keep going down. And ten pips off the 4-hour low. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't think it did the flip should be a little bit lower. It should probably be somewhere in here. Yeah, this thing just needs to flip bearish already.
Hey, Paul, what time are you doing the recap? Is that on Saturday?
From tomorrow.
Like tomorrow night?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I might just either get on a Zoom with you a little bit earlier or just try to pop on for a minute and get off. I got to pick up my girlfriend and her family. They're coming in on an airplane.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be hanging out with her tomorrow night. She's been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I gotta see her.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they went to Hawaii, dude. I was going to go, but just too much going on.
Yeah. This 5-in is looking fucking ugly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all day today during New York, that's what it was doing.
It was
It
big
literally like pushed back
retracements. Yeah.
pretty close to like the high of the previous candle and just like continue dropping. So I'm just gonna hold it though, see what happens.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second. No, Talia, we never even got close to the giveaway, bro. We only got up to like, I think we've only hit 230 so far. Make me money. Nice.
Oh man. Yeah, it's pushing like real close.
Yeah. It was so close to flipping bearish too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it because, like I said, during New York, I had 2 trades that have been winners, and it did the same thing, kept pushing like real close, and it just like died.
I'm waiting for this 30 to close.
Oh shit, yeah, the 5-minute close bearish right there. I think it's gonna start pushing down.
I'm waiting for this trade.
Yeah, if
Also,
30-minute close is bearish, that'll definitely be a better entry.
I think that's where it's gonna start dropping, but we'll see.
I just hate trading off of 15 now.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of volume just came in.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure this 15 is gonna close bullish, and then the next one will just
Break the low.
drop.
Yep. Mhm. Come on, 5-minute. Take us down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna close bearish, and the next one just drop. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully like a weak bullish on this 15-minute, or it'll just run bearish down to take profit. That'd be even better.
Either way, I'm just gonna hold it, man. Watch let it hit my stop, whatever. If it does, of course, this looks good.
Yeah, this will be an hourly close, so as long as the hourly can close bearish, I think we'll be fine.
Exactly. Well, either way, the 30 minutes about to close. The 30 minutes about to close bearish.
Yep, that'll be good too. And then the next one will probably wake up and come down.
With the wick to the bottom.
Yep. Because then hourly.
The 30s, yeah, no wick to the top.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
You didn't like that?
No, I wasn't a fan of it.
It's good for any bearish guys.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like a normal candle in my opinion. So, I mean, as long as if the hourly can close bearish, I'll feel much more confident in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, even the bearish 30-minute close is gonna be perfect too. Cause yeah, I didn't expect this to run all the way down in one candle. Like that wouldn't have made much sense. But if you look at, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles going up. This bearish one is bigger, or is the size of almost 2 of them.
Yeah, engulfed. I like that.
So, I feel like the strength is probably on the seller side. But a bearish hourly close would be better than a weak bullish hourly close. Man. What up, Wahid?
Do you boys hold any cryptos?
Nope.
Not traders, just hold it.
Mm-mm. Ah, damn. Definitely don't like a bullish hourly close. That looks ugly. Jesus Christ.
No, come on. Don't do this.
30 seconds to retrace. Super hard.
Is there any Great British Pound news at the moment? No.
I don't think so. Damn, you guys got out at the right time. This is not looking great right now. I think it was. This thing was probably just making the bottom wick for the fucking hourly candle. Yeah, that's a kind of a shitty 30-minute close. To be fair. We'll see. I mean, maybe it'll just fill the wick. If it pushes back down and it gets to break even for me, which will be kind of like right here, I'm going to close one of them and let the other one go, so then it's even less of a loss. Just the close doesn't look super great to me. It did make a low, so...
7th.
But I don't like the hourly close bullish. But we'll see.
Yeah, I did the same thing on New York, but I don't know if Asia will be different. As long as it keeps going down and doesn't pull back up, I might just move to break even, but it's a little too close.
Yeah, if it gets down to the bottom of the wick, I would just go break even, and if it pulls back up, oh well, if it breaks it, it should continue down without returning.
I think I'm just going to put it at break even. I think if it comes back up, it comes back up.
Yeah, then we at least don't take a loss.
Exactly.
Yep.
I caught 10 pips earlier, so whatever.
Yeah.
Here we go,
There we
baby.
go.
Come on.
Alright. I closed one of them, it was minus 0.4. So, if this one gets down to here, I'm going to go break even with it and let it run down to target if it does.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, because I mean, I was risking half of what I made this morning. Now I'm risking a quarter of it. So if it comes up, I'm not going to be concerned at all. But if it comes down, I at least am still a part of the trade I planned out.
Yeah, it's actually tapping the 13 EMA right now. I'm pushing back up, so that's not good.
Yeah, it's just too weak of a bearish close on the 30-minute for me.
I like the wick.
Yeah, I'm thinking that 30-minute was definitely... It looks like it was
Just
making
create a
that bottom
bottom
wick
wick.
for the previous hour, or for the current hourly candle. But
137, 629.
so we'll see what happens. It could just be a wick fill and it'll keep coming down.
Oh, man.
Yeah, AUD's got to stop having fucking news during Asian session. Jesus, it's been like 8 days in a row.
I'll head to Canberra for you, Paul, and I'll talk to them. Tell them listen here.
You
Yeah, I
what?
just got stopped out. Yep. Watch, as soon as I close the chart, it's gonna go like rushing down the previous support.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if it breaks the low here, it'll keep coming, but I'm just not a fan of... I mean, hourly wicked up, kind of pulled off of the resistance, but it's still bullish, so...
I think that's gonna flip.
You think it's gonna take it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it made lows, so that's good, but just the way it closed and everything, it just doesn't look as good as. So we'll see. I still got one position in it, so.
The only reason I got out is like the 13 EMAs on the bottom of price.
Mm.
So to me, it should push up rather than continuing down. But that's just my
Yeah, no, I got you.
confirmations.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the first position once it hits that wick or fills it.
And then let the runner go.
Yeah, and I'll let the other position go.
Yeah.
DJ playing around with these big wicks.
Yeah, we'll see. Didn't close as nice as I anticipated, but
Someone's in the car.
yeah, someone's blinker. We'll see what happens. It could just dump down.
Oh man, there it goes.
No, it didn't go nowhere yet. It moved like a pip. I've done that too. I'm like, oh shit, let's go. And I look at it, I'm like, it moved half a pip. What are you freaking out about? Yeah. No. We'll see what happens. Said we manage the risk throughout the trade. So if we lose, it's not gonna matter too much. But I mean, the hourly didn't have a bottom wick before that moved down. But I feel like it shouldn't have made the lows that it did, like, so strongly.
Oh, never mind. It's still pushing off the 13 EMA.
You and your 13 EMA, bro.
Trust me, like it's clutch.
Well,
When price is moving and it's like rejecting off of it, it's one of the best confirmations.
Are you talking about the 14 unit?
13.
Whenever you see like wicks, or it's basically like the best moving support and resistance, and it's got me like crazy trades.
Yeah, I've been paying attention.
Why the 50 EMA?
What's up?
4600.
Yo, boys, so I got a proposal.
Uh-oh.
So this is what I'm thinking, all right? So we're all going to take these next, 6 months or so on the stream, do really well, really consistent, patient, and then we're going to go somewhere, like, really dope, like Bali, Thailand, maybe Punta Cana, somewhere with good Wi-Fi, of course, and we'll trade, and then we'll just party like rock stars.
I don't drink.
Who's in?
I'm already there, so yeah, I'm in.
I just feel like doing like
I'm not gonna say no.
I'm not going to say no.
doing like a Forex retreat, would literally be like insane. Like anyone's invited, of course everybody pays for their own thing, but just like have an itinerary of what we're doing, find a conference room and stuff where we do a little bit of trading and just learning, and dude, I feel like it would be badass.
Gonna hold the gun to my head.
That's the plan. The plan is to do some traveling and trading and some in-person stuff.
Yeah, that'd be
But a
amazing.
meetup would definitely be fun.
Meetup for sure. I'm saying even like within the next like couple of months here, meetup for sure. Just like all meet in a city or something, find a conference room. A lot of hotels do free conference rooms as long as you just like book them out.
Yep.
But even like just in the next couple of months we do that, and then like plan a bigger one for like, end of summer, early fall, something like that.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I'll.
I'm down for like an all-inclusive thing.
Yeah, the doing one super like in a few months. I'm gonna tell you why that's not gonna work for me in like a DM, but I'm definitely down for a later one for sure.
Yeah, not even in a few months. Just like I'm talking like maybe
After
like
6 months.
midsummer, just somewhere local. Cause I don't. How far are you from me, Paul? I'm like,
I'm in Wisconsin.
see, I'm in like just south of Detroit. So
Yeah, I don't even know.
What's a big city near you? I want to map.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Let's see.
There he goes, man, dropping like crazy.
It hasn't filled the wick. Come on, don't jinx it, bro.
Yeah,
Yo, if it goes down and it breaks your 13
Big
EMA,
superstitious guy.
if it goes down and doesn't respect your 13 EMA, anytime
Let's
you mention
go,
an
baby.
EMA, anytime you mention an EMA, I'm gonna go off on you and be like, oh yeah, remember that one time? Remember that one time, bro?
Nah, no EMAs.
Yeah, it still didn't break the wick yet, so we'll see.
You know what would be sick is doing something in Chicago actually, because it's almost.
That'd be right. That's really close to me. That's like 45 minutes away.
Oh, no kidding.
Nah. Come Asia, it's warm.
No, get out of here with that. You and your Asian.
Oh,
Oh,
you're in
Paul,
Illinois?
I can't trade Asian session and not come to Asia, mate. This is just.
Oh, that's the
Doesn't
big
work like
retreat,
that.
bro.
I'm not trying to get coronavirus.
Oh, you're in Illinois?
I'm in Wisconsin, but I'm
Oh, okay.
I'm like 20, 30 minutes from Illinois. Come on, break the low. Let's go. Quit playing.
I honestly reckon if this breaks the low, it's just gonna go
If it breaks the low, it's gonna push down pretty nicely.
pretty quick too, hopefully.
Yeah, that's what I'd anticipate. I have it marked up on MT4, so we'll see.
I reckon we're gonna start. There we go. Come on.
Come on, girl. You're like a pip away.
I think it broke, no?
Yep. What up, Wahid?
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to re-enter, but I feel like my stop is too good, or too big. So
No. Don't re-enter. There's plenty.
Nah, I'm just watching. I'll save it for London.
Yeah, gotta keep you guys in check. You keep me in check. Breed,
Sir.
1000%.
breed a bunch of good traders. Maybe win some money along the way.
11 pips in, I just closed half.
Nice. Yeah, I closed my first one at.
Too.
There you go. I closed my first one at minus 0.4. So technically a loss, but I mean, 0.4 of a pip, like, not really a loss. And then this one's up 5 right now. And if it breaks that low, I'm probably just going to take 10. Or maybe I'll just go break even and let it go to target. I think it'll drop to that support.
Yeah, you should be good now. I think it just passed it.
Nope, not yet. It has not passed my little pink line.
Oh yeah, dude, I hate how TradingView is fucked because it passes on TradingView. It's just so stupid.
Dude,
Yeah.
I hate that. You're talking about like the difference between MetaTrader.
Yeah,
man.
now it
Yeah.
passed it.
Such a tease.
Now it passed it.
Yeah.
This should be a big candle down to here.
Yeah, you should be good. But
Yeah.
I just hate how they're off, man. It just projection sucks.
I feel like. I wish we could use magic keys on soft FX.
Alright, I'm going break even. I'm up 9 pips. I'm gonna let it run down to
Oh,
support here.
beautiful.
I got a cheap profit at 137, 364, 62. Let's go, dude. This is a perfect trade.
Yeah, it was a little messy.
Yeah, that,
On the 30, if you look at the 30, it's like, that's what I look for every single time.
Oh, baby.
Come on,
Look at
girl. Let's go.
Drop, baby.
Come
Yeah,
on,
that's
hit that
crazy.
TP.
This is the runner here that's gonna hit TP, baby. Come on.
Yeah, I'm up 12 pips at break even, so I think I'm gonna just I'll let it go to the hopefully down to the target, and it doesn't retrace on me like that. At least retrace to my entry. My entry was right here. I got in at 137,587. Come on, girl, finish dumping. Where is that? 137,394. map out my 20 pips.
What'd you take? 10 pips on one, or you just saw the runner?
I closed one of them at minus 0.4.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one. I didn't know if you had 3 going or just 2.
Nope, just 2, and then because I cut the risk down.
Yeah, I just did the half risk, and I took 12 and then 2, which I'm cool with.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take 11. Fuck it. I got 11.5 pips. I'm good. That's a win for me. Hell yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, sometimes the candles form really fucking ugly, but the confirmation that I wait for, I feel like is just super good, and it just ends up working out.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like this low shouldn't have been made. Granted, the hourly didn't have a bottom wick, and I've never actually known or like noticed or paying attention enough to, okay, if it doesn't have a bottom wick, it wicks down like that, makes it, comes back up. How often does it do that? So this was the first time I actually noticed it. But if we're just looking at 30 minutes, highs and lows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 minutes, all made higher highs and higher lows. Why did this one make a lower low and a lower high? You know?
Yep.
So this one should retest here and then come down to target. But,
yeah, and anybody who's on the YouTube, if you made some money, or even if you just came to hang out, give a like to the stream. That's very important.
Yep, press subscribe, donate 1%. No, you don't have to donate, that was a joke. But definitely like and subscribe. I was really hoping to hit 2K today. We were about 50 subscribers away, so Yep. Yeah, GJ should continue to drop and then fill that wick down at 137, 300. London.
Yeah, was that Stefanos that was saying about the 30-minute?
What's up?
Was that Stefanos talking about the 30-minute? Because 30-minute looks like gorgeous, dude. It didn't even come up past the body.
Yeah, it had no top wick at all, and this thing's going to keep coming down right here.
Yeah, it's got a really nice range that 15 made, and then that 30 just hanging through it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Steven, well, the obvious reason is because I bodybuild and I take workout supplements and I like to be healthy and not put that stuff in my body. The other reason is a family member died from it. So it really, I'm really like very against drinking at all. And I don't like to be around it. I don't like to be around anyone who's doing it. I'm very, very against it. Yeah, Cats, the wizardry worked again. I feel like yesterday it could have worked, but to be fair, I think the entry I took was too aggressive, and then it was just a stupid trade. Looking back at it, there would have been a much better entry instead of it just breaking above the 4-hour high like that, especially with such a big candle. So yesterday, I definitely did not trade the lows and highs within the 15 and 30 minutes. But, and then there was one other. I've been trading for almost 2 years with Heed. I don't smoke anymore, but I might occasionally, and occasionally meaning like maybe once or twice a year.
What are we talking about? What are we smoking?
Probably
we fucking know what we're fucking smoking.
Probably some ganja.
The devil's lettuce.
Orgo, the confirm was based on the. Let me close this MT4 so I don't take another trade, but that's not going to happen. The confirmation was on the 30-minute. So when the hourly's bullish, I'd like to scale up to the 30-minute for lows. So when this one broke below this 30-minute, I took a sell.
Dude, I sent this to Chad. Yeah, you buying this shirt?
Oh yeah, I was saying, London, what happened to 800, bro? Where's your 800 now, London?
What about that guy with the EMA? Let's talk to him.
Yeah. Where's the 13 EMA at, bro? What happened to that? Come on, bro. What happened to it? I'm waiting. I'm just playing.
Nice trades, boys. I'm gonna let you go for the day.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off and go do some cardio. That was a little stressful.
Great session.
little stressful, but it played out per
Well done,
usual.
guys. The trade. Hopefully, you got in and out, made some money.
Yep.
Don't
Yep.
forget, subscribe. And I'll
Very
see you boys
patient, too.
later.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good trade. I'll see you guys in the morning, alright?
Yep.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Have a good night.
Wait,
Thanks.
who's painting Pips? What's your name?
I don't. He's in here. He's in Rakil's group.
Yeah, no, he follows me on Instagram. I don't know what his name is.
What's up, man? I'm George.
What up, George?
George.
How's it
Nice
going,
meeting you,
bro?
George.
I live in a Cuban household, so it's kind of loud in here.
No, I appreciate you keeping your mic muted. Not many people know how to do that. It's a difficult task.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Bro. Anybody?
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Yep. See you
Yeah,
later.
likewise, bro.
Ciao.
See you later. Alright, guys. So I'm just gonna mark up my analysis on this, like usual, on why I took the trade, and then we'll answer some quick questions, and then I'm gonna head off. So first thing was so the previous 4 hours bearish. That's how I find my bias. So first thing I do, I come to the chart, bearish. I'm looking for sells till we get above here. Then I can take a buy opportunity once we break above here. But that's how I like to keep my bias. It works pretty well. I mean, we've lost once in 2 or 3 weeks, so it's pretty consistent. So that was the first thing I looked for. Second thing, I mean, you could say we got this resistance here, but technically it didn't create the resistance till after we were already in. Why did I put 3? It's 2. But I'm gonna just put it there because it did create a resistance. And then entry. So there was the entry, and then we'll widen this up so it'll look pretty. There we go. And then we got target, but we didn't close at target, but oh well. We won 12 pips, so 12 pips. And that's why I took the trade. Those 4 things. That's it. Super simple. Music playlist is from Pretzel. If you go to Pretzel, I think it's called pretzel.com. Let me check. Yeah, just type in Pretzel music player. Basically, it's just a free copyright app kind of thing that plays copyright free music, so I can't even go back on a song or anything. I can only skip or pause. Yep, yeah, we won on Thursday again. See you later, Brandon, Frankie. Thanks for coming. Yep, make sure you guys leave a like. 79, that's not bad. So yeah, then I'll just save my chart. And then so is the person who wanted me to look at my trades still here? Because I'll run through my Trello real fast. So 3, 5, 20, Asian, GJ, sells. Clear that, go here. There you go, Tommy. Nice job. Go through the trades. Oh yeah, Steven, you're here. Okay. So this was Sunday. We took buys. Price was moving up. Broke above here. Exited 10 pips here. Runner got stopped at break even. So you're gonna notice all my trades are pretty much exactly the same. This was Monday in New York. I took a sell, or I took a buy. No, wait, what did I take? I took a sell. The issue here, I should have waited for it to close below here or break this bullish wick instead of it just breaking the previous, because it was ranging so hard. The best entry would have been below this bullish wick, because this bearish wick's not going to give a bearish candle an issue. It's going to be the bullish one. So if it would have pushed below here, here to here would have been a nice one, or just a close below would have been better. But I like to enter on the lows or highs. So there was one loss, and then this was Asian on Monday. Same thing. Break of this wick right here. So when this guy broke above here, this was I believe this was the hourly high, and previous 4 hour was bullish. This kind of wicked down, and then we pushed up, retested this area. So, and then this was New York. Took a loss here. So yeah, this was the same issue I had on Monday. I entered when it broke this wick. I didn't see this wick because I was anticipating it to fill here up to here, like as you can see there. But when this closed above here, I totally didn't even see this bearish wick. So this wick was going to be the last area of issue for it to go up. And if you look, it never broke above there, and then we came down. So then after I lost that, I actually caught sells on GA that were nasty. So once we broke here, this was the 4 hour low. Previous 4 hours bearish. This is all clean traffic right here. So when this one broke here, I entered two smaller positions right here, and then when it wicked up, I entered my bigger position in up here, and then as it pushed down, I closed the bad ones, and then I took another one right here to here. So I had one position in from here to here. That one ran very well. I think that one's like 22 pips. And then I closed the shittier ones here at like break even or plus a pip. And then I re-entered once this closed when we broke here with the anticipation that it was going to continue down. So I kind of scaled in on that one. And then got Asian session from that day. We took, what did we take? We took sells. So yeah, once this one broke below this bullish guy, we took sells, but it would have been perfect if it broke below here. The reason I didn't take it on this one was because this was the 5 o'clock candle, and it spiked up super hard, and then it was just moving too aggressive, and it just seemed a little odd. So I just waited for it, and then once it broke below, I was like, it made a high, maybe it's gonna continue. But then once it broke here, I was like, yeah, it's gonna come down. So then we took it, hit TP here. You notice they're all almost the same exact trade, breaking highs or breaking lows. Same thing here. When this one broke below here, took a sell down to the support and then closed down there. Runner hit 16, closed two positions at 10. Previous 4 hour was bearish, so I had some momentum on my side. And then we got J cells, and then this was the shitty entry that we took yesterday. So this was the 4 hour high right here, and this top of this little box was the last bit of any resistance till here. And when it broke above there, I got an entry in here because I figured it had so much volume and it was coming towards the end of the 4 hour, which I didn't realize that because it broke above the last bit of, this was the last bearish wick right here, and we're above there. Even on MT4 it was above. I figured it was just going to continue really nice, and then it didn't. So definitely could have waited for it to close and then break above here. That'd have been even better, because it never would have done that, and I never would have had an entry. So that was a loss. And then we got this morning, got a nasty GA buy once it broke above here. So the idea on this one, previous hourly was bullish, 4 hour was bullish, and then this one didn't make a low below here. This one didn't make a low below here. So I figured, okay, if it's not making the lows and it can make a high, it's probably going to flip the hourly, fill this wick here, and then continue up because this is all clean traffic to here, and then it just took off to the moon. So that one I closed 10, 10, and 20. So that was a really nice one this morning. And then tonight, the one we just took, closed one at break even and one at 12. So same thing, broke the low, took a trade. So do the just same trade every day. And it, I mean, it's 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 6-2, 6-3, 7-4. I think, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 7-3. I think 3 losses. Yeah. So. And these ones were just, this was a simple mistake, so this wasn't the probability of me losing, this was me just not paying attention enough. This one was the exact same thing. It didn't break above the highest wick. This one didn't break below the lowest, so that was the same exact loss. That shouldn't have happened, but it won't happen again. This one was just, I should have waited. Instead of it just breaking the 4 hour, there would have been a much better entry. I could have given myself a better opportunity than that. So. Yep. So this is Trello.com, and then you just go to, you make a trading board and whatnot. I'll actually, if you guys come to the recap tomorrow, we're doing on Friday nights I do a chart recap. So basically we're going to go through all of these trades like we just did, and then other people can come on, anyone from the live stream can come on and go over their charts and trades they took as well. Basically, it'll be like, I was hoping enough people would show up to where it would be like 2 to 3 hours of just free one-on-one mentoring. So, but nobody's shown up. They've only been like 20 minutes long. We've had 1 person and 2 people. So, until people start showing up, they're not going to be that beneficial. So, if you want to come tomorrow, it'll probably be around 7 or 8 p.m. Central Time. I'll be going over the charts and whatnot. But I'm going to head off. Thanks for coming. Make sure you press that like, subscribe button. We're 10 likes away from 100, so. Yep, exactly, Orgo. That's simple is key. But I'm going to head off. If you guys have extra questions, you can always DM me on Instagram right up here. But I'm going to head off. I will see you guys tomorrow.